the top dog in the league, homie. Let's speak on it, it's a stretch for anybody to reach on me. Just breathe on it, don't tell them, they gotta know it's me on it. Won't kick it on me and go for 3 on you. You couldn't guard me with the cleanest armor, I got it covered, these corners. I'm the top dog in the league, homie. Let's speak on it, it's a stretch for anybody to reach on me. Just breathe on it, don't tell them, they gotta know it's me on it. We don't kick it on, even go for 3 on you. You couldn't guard me with the cleanest armor, I got it covered, these corner like
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to D's Corner. I'm your host, D. We're finishing up our draft grades. Today we have the AFC East. Jumping right into the video again, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Do me that solid. I truly appreciate it. Well, let's jump into the video like I said. First up, the New England Patriots. So before certain news came out, I had the Patriots listed as a B. Especially if Drake May sits. Since the draft, there's been reports that they will allow Drake May to compete, and when they feel like he's ready, they'll play him. That's not the issue. The issue is that you had the potential to trade with the New York Giants and get their first-round pick this year and next year, as well as the Minnesota Vikings, and get 2 first-round picks this year and a first-round pick next year. I think this team had a ton of holes to fill. I think trading back would have been the best case scenario because you put yourself in a position to end up somewhat like the Bears and have a really solid team, a lot of cap space that they had to spend. But overall, I do like this draft. I do like the kids that they picked. Drake May, they go in against Josh Allen twice a year, so they view him as somewhat of Josh Allen body type. I really love the pickup of Jalen Polk as well as Javon Baker. Should give whoever the quarterback is 2 talented young wide receivers to grow with. Got to be honest, the Joe Milton pick kind of intrigues me. There's reports that I guess if he doesn't stick it out at quarterback, he could possibly transition to tight end. A bigger guy, live arms, got a rocket tied to his right arm. But he's versatile. He's athletic as well. But we'll see how this goes. A lot of people question it, but the Commanders, a different name at the time, took Robert Griffin III as well as Kirk Cousins in the same exact draft. So we'll see how that all works out. But also got a shout out to Valdosta 229 kid, Jaheim Bell. I think this guy is a player who can be a move tight end, can play an H-back. Definitely is going to give whoever the quarterback is additional weapons. That's something that this team is missing. Explosivity, especially on offense, but they are working on it now with the route running of Jalen Polk, Javon Baker, as well as Jaheim Bell. Next up, you have the New York Giants. Also give them a C. New York didn't have a lot of moves that they, in my opinion, that they felt like they could truly make. Again, I love some of the players. Obviously, Olu Fashanu, he gets to come in and he gets to learn behind a Hall of Fame left tackle. I don't think there's any beating that. Malachi Corley, I love this kid for Aaron Rodgers and this offense. He plays a lot like a younger Randall Cobb mixed with a Deebo Samuel. He has put on a lot of muscle mass, looks extremely fantastic, has already been offered by Aaron Rodgers to live in his guest house, which he says he's going to take up on it. So he's going to be picking his brain. These two should definitely click quickly. And with the injury history of Mike Williams, as well as Garrett Wilson taking 2, sometimes 2, could be more. He's going to take most of the coverage. Corley's got an opportunity to make some definite exciting plays and to make his mark early. The reason why I give this draft class a C is the 2 running backs they took. They already have 2 running backs on their team. I know this tree, the LaFleur tree, likes to have multiple running backs and whatnot. I just don't know that Isaiah Davis and Braylon Allen were necessary. I think they could have definitely shored up some other positions. Quantez Stiggers is the player out of Canada. I definitely want to see what he's able to do. I really like the film and whatnot that I saw of him and really love his story. Jordan Travis, we'll just see how this works out. Last time quarterback got picked named Jordan behind Rodgers. He became the MVP. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but we'll see how it works. But overall, I got to give New York Jets a C. I just really not understanding two of the picks. This is a team that should be all in for this year. I would have tried to surround Aaron Rodgers with as many weapons as possible. Could have definitely took a tight end as well. So for that reason, like I said, I got to give New York a C. Next up, we have the Miami Dolphins. Now, I give the Miami Dolphins a B. A lot of people may not understand their picks, but I put I looked at their roster. Having Bradley Chubb as well as Jalen Phillips both dealing with severe injuries, I completely understand trying to rebuild and beef up that defense, especially that pass rush. I also understand it because this was a team that couldn't beat playoff teams. This was a team that many people thought was more finesse than physical. So you go out and on defense, you get Chop Robertson as well as Muhammad Kamara, who can come in and learn from free agent acquisition Shaq Barrett, as well as Bradley Chubb and Jalen Phillips, who can coach them up while they're recovering from their injuries. Love the pickup of Malik Washington. I feel like this is a kid that catches everything. I know they definitely needed offensive line, so I understand Patrick Paul. I thought and assumed that they would try to go with Jackson Powers Johnson in the first round, giving them probably the best center, but I understand there are still some free agents out there. Jalen Wright is also another 4'3", low 4'3", high 4'2" guy. The Dolphins love speed, and they have three of the fastest backs probably in the NFL. So they're going to be able to score points. I think this was a defensive-heavy draft for them. I think that's what they want to focus on, and being able to be nasty and physical, and taking their biggest swing that they could take, especially with the Bills window seemingly closing. And the last up, we do have the Bills, so I also give a B. I really like the pickup of Keon Coleman. The more I've watched his interviews, the more I liked him as a player. The only concerns and issues with him were, can he consistently separate? Can he consistently beat press? But he should be an instant red zone 50-50 ball guy. I do like the pickup of Cole Bishop, who should be able to see the field, losing Micah Hyde as well as Jordan Poyer. Dwayne Carter is also a player who should be able to see time early as well, playing next to Ed Oliver. Really like the pickup of Ray Davis. Should definitely be the thunder to the lightning of James Cook. So now you already have two tight ends. So we saw Joe Brady transition more to the rushing attack after he took over play calling. So I definitely like some of these pickups. LaFocio, I love him. He's a tackling machine. Solomon can come in and learn behind Greg Russo as well as Von Miller. And then you need center help, and you get it with Cedric Van Prank-Granger. So overall, I got to give Buffalo a B. I feel like they did extremely well, especially after moving on from Stephon Diggs. So that was that's honestly, in my opinion, I feel like that closed some of their window or their opportunity. In my opinion, it seems like Buffalo, the first stint with Josh Allen, with Von Miller, with Stephon Diggs, with Gabe Davis, they took the biggest swing that they could and they missed. This draft shows me that they are now retooling to swing again. They're cocking back, pause, to swing again and take the biggest swing now that they can with a younger group of pass catchers, with a younger defense, and seeing if they can compete against these Kansas City Chiefs, and who have been their nemesis. They have been the perennial AFC championship. They have hosted the game repeatedly. Patrick Mahomes, I don't think he's not been in that game. So I mean, that's a tough task to ask from any of these quarterbacks, but it is what it is. So that's the AFC East. Guys, please do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. I truly appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.
Ain't no telling what I just may do. I've been vibing, minding my business. Throw one up if you can relate to. Said if I ain't got it, I make do. Can't be stuck waiting on a breakthrough. And I don't need everybody praying for me. Ain't no telling who you niggas pray to.